Hello everybody, this is Pitchgold Black here, and welcome back to another installment of Underworld Updates Live, another one in which I am unfortunately under the weather. But whatever, I am not complaining at all. I just really want to get this going because the item today I'm going to show you is extremely special. Unfortunately, the seller is very inexperienced and has just basically put in a cardboard condom and called it a day. But whatever, I am just so happy to have this in my collection, as you would have probably gathered from reading the title. You probably know what this is, but for the people that somehow don't know what this is, you're in for a treat. But so am I, really, for having this book. But yeah, I own many rare items with regards to 1960s Doctor Who. I own The Dark Path, I own The Indestructible Man, I own a Tomb of the Cybermen hardback hand signed by Deborah Watling, Fraser Hines and Jeff Cummins, and more like rare 60s era stuff, such as rare Target paperbacks and whatnot, such as a near pristine condition copy of the Evil of the Daleks paperback. But this right here is the absolute king of 1960s era collecting. This is as high as you could go with collecting 1960s Doctor Who, and I have it. Even owning a 16mm film print of an episode missing or lost won't beat this for me, because it's just, because like with the owning a print of an episode, okay, yeah, it'll be cool, but at the same time you could just like watch it online, and if it's a missing episode, or just watch it on like DVD or online, and if there's a missing episode, I'll just want to return it to the BBC for everybody to see, or somehow upload it to YouTube. But either way, this is no other than, oh my Jesus and Christ, do I actually have this? Yes, I do. Ladies and gentle Whovians, this is it. This is as high as you can go with collecting 1960s Doctor Who for me, in my personal opinion. I have reached the absolute peak of 1960s era Doctor Who collecting with this item right here. Here she is. This is no other than the Doctor Who, the early years, W.H. Allen Deluxe leatherbound hardback. Wow, wow, I honestly cannot believe that I actually have this living Doctor Who book. I, honest to God, cannot believe that I have this fucking thing. This, I don't even know what to say. I seriously do not know what to say about this. This is just unreal, and it's an utter beauty of a Doctor Who book. This is something like the 23rd rarest Doctor Who book of all time, and is the second most valuable Doctor Who book of all time, valued in about 500 quid. So yeah, I didn't spend that much on it, but I did still spend quite a bit. But whatever, I am super happy to have this flipping thing in my collection. It is just an unreal feeling to have this goddamn book in my collection. This is something most people can only dream of having, but I took quite a risky sort of approach with this Doctor Who book. I saw this listing on eBay just titled Doctor Who Books, nothing else, just Doctor Who Books in the title, and there's only a couple pictures of it. It was this picture, a picture of this, and the autograph page, which you can see right here. That was all that was pictured, and the only way I could tell it was the early years deluxe was just by the picture of the autograph page. So I took a huge amount of risk with this because the seller didn't detail very much about it, but I messaged him about it and stuff, and it was genuine. So yeah, I genuinely got this from that rather risky listing, and yeah, I don't know really how else to introduce it. It's the fucking early years deluxe, and I have it. I got it from a rather risky listing on eBay, but I am more than happy to have this Doctor Who book in my collection. So for the front of the Doctor Who book, as you can tell, it's like presented in sort of this sort of bound in leather, as you can see. So for the cover, we have this sort of gold symbol of a Dalek on the cover there. Then for the spine, we have Doctor Who, the early years, Jeremy Batham, W.H. Allen, with these sort of nice sort of rings to it, adding the feel of it being an old book. And then for the back, it's just absolutely blank. And the book itself is sort of tinted with these sort of gold pages, like the edge of the pages are gold, which is really cool. Then for the interior of this Doctor Who book, we have just Daleks galore and the limited edition autograph page. This is number 169 of 200 copies in a special limited edition, personally signed by the author Jeremy Batham and Raymond P. Cusick, the designer of the Daleks, with the autographs down there. And it's even better that this is 169, because if I was to slot in a 9 in between that 1 and that 6, that means I would have the closing year of when 1960s Doctor Who ended, which is absolutely awesome. Then we have a couple blank pages with the early years there. Then we have a lovely picture of William Hartnell and Doctor Who, the early years, Jeremy Batham, W.H. Allen, London, 1986, making this book 31 years old. Then there we've got various copyright guff and dedication. Then there we have the contents of this Doctor Who book here. This is a 100, no actually, let me just have a quick little look here. This is a 220 page long Doctor Who book spread across 8 chapters, as well as an introduction and an appendix. And then there you've got a nice sort of pencil drawing. I believe it's like, yeah, it's a pencil drawing of the sort of TARDIS from the junkyard from an unearthly child. Then they've got a bit about Raymond P. Cusick and a nice picture of him there. And then they've just got all sorts of lovely pictures from the sort of span of the Hartnell era, which is really awesome, such as 2 pages. You've got this epic picture of the Skaro city from the Daleks. And then, got some Mission to the Unknown here with a nice sort of rocket thingy Medusa there. Dalek's master plan with a nice picture of Mavic Chen's spaceship there. And then there you've got a nice sort of picture of the entire sort of landing port set, which is awesome. Then at the very back of this Doctor Who book, we have a sort of telesnap compilation of the opening episode of Power of the Daleks. And then there at the back there you've got Neil Patrick Charlton playing his recorder with The Adventure Continues, blank pages, and a continuation of that sort of Dalek stuff at the back there. And the entire thing has a fabric built-in bookmark, which is absolutely amazing, with this sort of interesting sort of banana-coloured fabric bookmark, as you can see there, which is absolutely awesome. So yeah, don't think I have really much more to say else on this Doctor Who book. I am just extremely happy to have this Doctor Who book, and it just inspires me to go watch some more 1960s Doctor Who, which I probably will do now with a nice bit of apple pie. But yeah, I am just super happy to have this Doctor Who book, and as I said, there is many highs of collecting 1960s Doctor Who, but in my opinion, this is the absolute top of collecting 1960s era Doctor Who, and it's just an unreal feeling to have this goddamn thing in my collection. It's an absolute beauty to have in my Doctor Who collection. This is something I thought I would never get in my Doctor Who collection, but with quite a bit of money and a bit of luck, I managed to get it. But yeah, I don't think I've really got much more else to say on it other than that. That was my unboxing of the Early Years Deluxe, the absolute king of 1960s era collecting, and I will be reviewing this in the future because it'll just be utter blasphemy not to review this absolute god of 1960s Doctor Who in my collection. But yeah, so like, favorite, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pitch Gold Black dematerializing.